the 46th World Junior Championships continues. One more to play. Team USA headed on to the ice to take on Team Czechia. The Finns, the Swedes, the Canadians have already punched their ticket. In the net, a little bit of a surprise. It'll be Tomas Suchanek in goal for Team Canada. He played in 2 games in this tournament. He was terrific in a losing effort against Canada, 52 saves on 57 shots. And at the other end, as I mentioned, Caden Amberico. Coming in hard, Dominic James right off the bench. Gets it back to Berard, to the middle. Samoskevich across, a chance in front. But James can't tuck it home. Difference maker.
Absolutely. U.S. key early. Win battles, win races, create chances, get pucks to the front of the net, just get things moving around. And Samoskevich with a nice play. And look at James. James getting himself into the grease pan area. The U.S. in this tournament has scored the majority of their goals.
There's Coronado pulling up. He had a pair in the win over Sweden. Chance from up high, knocked down in front by Suchanek.
Plays a lot into the U.S. strengths, because I think in watching a lot of these teams, the best back-checking team and the best track-back team in the tournament has been the U.S. So you get a really good defensive team versus a team that can't get out of it.
Друзья, большие спортивные соревнования в самом разгаре. И если вы хотите подогреть интерес к просмотру, то лучше всего это сделать вместе с нашими надежными и официальными партнерами из MailBet. У них на сайте вы всегда найдете широкую линию с самыми высокими коэффициентами, а используя мой промокод Хоккей22 при регистрации, вы получите до 19 500 рублей бонусом. Переходи по ссылке в закрепленном комментарии, регистрируйся с моим промокодом Хоккей22 и начинай выигрывать уже сегодня.
Chasing the puck down the wing, shot, caught, and then dropped by Amberico. Clevic down the wall, back up high, Samoskevich to the net, fires wide. Nate Lehman talking about Samoskevich, thought he played well, really well in the Sweden game. Luke Hughes puts it up the wall to Slager, kept in by Nemitz. There's a quick chance to the net, stopped by Amberico.
Shift is getting away from you. I think that's a good thing. The biggest difference between Amberico and the young Czech goaltender is Amberico can handle the puck fairly well. I wouldn't say he's great at it, but he's good enough at it.
Knocked down before it got there. Puck comes back left point. Hughes throws it down low. Mazer tries to take it strong to the net.
Yeah, that was pretty good. And the coach was Barry Trotz.
Here's a chance for Czechia now. Good defensive play by Hughes. There was another chance in front. Faber gets a stick on that one, and
the Czechs come on the attack with a lot of structure in their attack. It's not fancy, but it's efficient. And then they get a second kick at it, and it's just a good quick shot. Barrico watches that one sail up over his right shoulder and off the post. And then they're able to kick it to
find their way into the game. Remember, this is the last game played today.
Oh, it's a great chance by the Czechs. These 8:30 games are an absolute nightmare, because you get out of your routine a little bit, but so they've come out in support, and they've come out filling 3 lanes.
It's an essential part of your game, and here comes Czechia again. Great opportunity to the net, and fired just up.
Establishing a double screen, layered screens in front of the net. U.S. defense has been very good at not letting that happen so far.
There's a chance and a rebound.
Well, if you're a draft pick of the Sabres, a young one,
here's a chance for Slager. He tries to get to the net, a rebound. And boy, what a chance there.
Anti-odd man rush sounds a little bizarre, doesn't it?
A little bit.
It's 10:30 at night here in the East.
Anything's possible. We get past 11. Here's a chance in front. The rebound knocked home. A mishandle by the Czechs.
Nate Lehman has wanted to make sure that this line was established and going. It took him a couple of games, and off the mishandle, they get opening goal of the game for the U.S. And as this thing comes around the wall, it hits a little bit of a clink in the kick plate, and the U.S. quick to take advantage. Cooley was going to the net with his stick down off the far post.
Luke Hughes to center, cuts back to the middle. Hughes drops it, quick shot by James, and Suchanek will hold on, and now we get Spacek and Berard in front of the net. Loses the puck, and Czechia comes the other way. Kulich with a shot, stopped by Amberico. Blind pass there from Mishak, nobody home. Brock Faber now on the rush. Faber leaves it off, goes to the net, a quick chance, and he just misses the far post. big forward for Team Czechia. Here's a shot through traffic, deflects, and it eludes Americo in the net. We got a tie game.
Everywhere they went, they were above pucks, and that's why they were winning their races. They won some races, they won some battles. Watch here, above the puck, create a turnover. Now you get it down low. What happens here? Point guy seals up the wall, throws it in front of the net. There's that double screen that we talked about. You get a floating puck. You got a big tip from the Czech forward up in the high slot. But it's all because of the fact that they did the right things to lead up to that goal by winning races, being above pucks.
Kamar threw it all the way around, kept it. And then Czech starts it the other way. David Czech across. There's a chance for Kulich, stopped by Mberico.
They got their game going a little bit. They established some size and the ability to use it. They got into their zones a little cleaner.
And there's Trescott with a shot deflected into the netting. Nye battling along the wall. Big Toronto Maple Leafs prospect to the point. Here's a shot through traffic, glove down by Suhanik to keep it in. Number 29, Martin Rashavi. Another of the many Czech players that plays in the Canadian junior hockey system.
Hughes barely touched the puck on that last shift.
Puck comes up to the left point. Shot through traffic there, up in the air.
U.S. teams, they have a lot of depth here.
And they do dress 7, 20 skaters dress international play. There's Cooley with a shot, blocked away by Suhanik. And he's come out here and played a couple shifts in period number 2. But he does not have the same jump. And here's a chance. And oh, what a glove stop by Mberico, and he holds on.
That's not a big Hughes thing, but watch here. Hughes doesn't even turn around to front the play. And I think part of it was because he didn't trust his ability to turn. Look at him.
Yeah.
Normally right there, he would have probably turned fronted and gone stick on stick with his man on the far side there. You've got to stop quickly. That puts a lot of pressure on your knees. He didn't have it.
Shot through traffic. And once again, Mberico, you don't want to fool around with injuries. And so we'll keep an eye on that as we continue. Team USA with a chance to the net. Great opportunity by Berard, but good save there. So this game has gotten more physical as it's gone along. And that's the way I think Czechia wants to play. Here's an opportunity off the pipe and in.
They've slowed the pace. They've controlled the puck. They've taken advantage of a couple of bounces. And here, they get a chance off the rush. They rush all game long. It's been simple and structured. Good quick up ice pass, split the D, and a nice shot off the far post. But splitting the D forces a little bit of space. When you split the D, you're either going to pull the near. No matter what's happening in the game, stay true to your game. As you see, Mazur get nailed on the wall. And what's the U.S. game been? It's been a grind. And they've been really good at grinding.
Svozil behind the net. Kept in by Czechia. Knocked down on the play. No call. Team USA comes the other way.
Taking the United States' ability away from them in terms of trying to establish offensive zone play. And they've done it extremely well.
Here's Kulich. Drops it off. Puck goes behind. And Mberico going into the net.
Clean breakout. Lots of space. Attack the next layer. Structured breakout. Nothing fancy. And Mberico just blew it on this one. He's been terrific in this tournament. This one he's going to want back. Did it deflect off something? Maybe it slightly glanced off the U.S. defenseman. I don't think so. I think he just missed it. But sometimes when you just miss it, once again, good spacing here. Just a shot to the net, a little bit of traffic. And the Czechs do all the little things right. And Mberico gets caught with his wickets a little bit wide open, and look at the reaction.
Puck comes back to Faber. He goes across to Hughes, just over his stick, tries to keep it in. Puck jumps up in the air, and Moore tried to get there. And again, the Czechs come the other way. A chance there by Gut over the net.
And the Czechs have been as good, if not better, in that part of the game.
Shot towards the net, glove down by Mberico. Rashavi comes the other way for Czechia. Makes a pass across to the middle. Shot by Slovil. It's Alice Czech. Americans holding on now. They go back to the point. Clevin through traffic, knocked aside by Skip Drew, can't do it.
In that game, a bigger, heavier Minnesota State team had.
See if we can take a look at what happened here. Oh, that looked like a slew foot.
Let's see, yeah.
Team USA, number 21, major penalty under review.
Wow, it did slewy him. Yep.
Team USA, number 21, match penalty, slow footing.
So there it is. And Brett Berard is done for the evening. Back to Peart. Mazer. Looking, fires. Stopped by Sahanek. The Czech player will be out of the box, and we'll be back to a Czechia power play. Here's Mazer down with a shot. Hits Sahanek up high. Back to Bordeleau. They'll exchange positions. Bordeleau throws it through traffic. Loose and back home. It's Carter Mazer in front.
Go, power play, move the puck around. Took advantage of open space. Key here. Once the puck came back up high, the lane was there to the net. Got it through. Great screen in front. And for the first time in a long time, the United States forwards were inside of the Czechs in the hard area. The hard area for the U.S. has been their go-to. They have scored better than 75% of their goals in the grease paint area right there. And there is Carter Mazer doing what he does best. A throwback player.
Spacek, long pass ahead, knocked down. Truss got the other way. Here comes Clevin, big hit along the wall with Spacek.
Good spot, dying on the inboards.
Here's Samaskevich to the net. Puck bounces around. Kaiser throws a pinball to the net. It doesn't get through. Under 3 minutes left. Carter Mazer tries to jam it. Can't get it there. And he does. So a little cat and mouse. And there's a blind pass there by Hughes and a steal. And here comes Czechia with the winner. It's Coolidge.
A high-powered offensive team. Hughes trying to throw a pass across, and it was just another example of a lot of space between passer and potential receptor on the U.S., and the Czechs have done a lot to make that happen. See the reaction of the Czechs? But they've still got 90 seconds, and that young man has played a major role in why the U.S. only has 2 and not more.
Tomas Sahanek, playing in the Western Hockey League. You can see Luke Hughes has been a frustrating scramble around in tight. Coming up on a minute left on the clock. Coolidge shots one block. There's a pass, and oh, Coronado! How did he miss?
For the rest of his career, wide open. Let's see, is it go off a stick?
Ah, yes.
Yeah, it might have.
Spacek with the stick.
Let's see, stick comes out. Yeah, he did. Hey, we always talk about defensemen trying to get stick on puck.
And it is a heartbreaking loss for Team USA, but Team Czechia, they are ecstatic, as they have shocked the world with this one. And they come away with a 4-2 win over Team USA and a berth